Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you clicked on the video, then you already know what it is. This is a new, we're gonna incorporate something, or I'm incorporating something. No, like we are going to incorporate something new on the channel. So this is gonna be called Joelaunda's Sipping and Spilling Hour. So we're gonna incorporate this into the week of story time. So this is gonna be subscriber story times. I will leave my email down below throughout the whole story. So if you like to send me something to read on the channel, and I just want to make sure I don't got nothing in my teeth, y'all. If you like to send me your story and you want me to read it, give my opinion or my commentary on your situation, then leave it in my, send me the email. The email is down here below, and it's also going to be in every video that I've ever made. My email is in the description area or whatever, at the link down below, whatever. So you can send those to me. Also, I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much for all your comments on all my videos. Thank you so much for watching all the videos from last week. I try to upload every day. I did run into some issues, so I couldn't give you a final video, but I will make it up to you guys, because I think this week I'm going to try to give you a lot of videos too. Bear with me. I did not get to record. This video was supposed to be up yesterday, but I had company, and then I ended up talking to my boyfriend for most of the night, and I just didn't have time. Like I was trying, all of these things that I do, I balance my life. So if you are new here, I do have a life outside of this. I work, I have a boyfriend, I have children, I have friends, family that want to spend time with me. So I'm trying to balance, and I have you guys. So I'm trying to balance everybody. So I'm trying to make everybody happy. In that, I appreciate you guys so much. I thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, subscribing. Without further ado, we're going to get into the video, because I know y'all don't want to hear me. So if you haven't gotten your drink, gotten your snack, we still going to keep it funky over here. Get your herbal essence. And we finna get into the video right now. Without further ado, come on, we're about to get into it. Have grace for my girl. She sent this long book. Okay, we finna get into it. So come on, come back. Okay, guys. So I had to take a sip of water because I'm about to talk. This is a whole essay. Thank you, girl. Shout out to you for sending me your story. So this is called When Being Messy Goes Wrong. Okay, that's what I'm gonna title it. When Being Messy Goes Wrong, because that's what she said. But then I might change it, because maybe I might feel like it might be, you know, I might change the story title, the title. I don't know, we'll see. But that's what she titled it. She said, When Being Messy Goes Wrong. This is, I'm gonna read everything. It's very long, so get your stuff together, y'all. If you ready. We tuned in? Yeah, we ready. I know y'all like, Joe, come on. She says, Hey, Joelaunda. First of all, I would like to say that I love your content. You're always dropping wisdom on us young women, and you always keep it real. Please keep doing what you're doing. I can't wait to see your channel grow more and more. Thank you, girl. I'm on my laptop, so that's why I keep looking down. Now let's get into the story. If I'm not looking at you guys, it's because I'm reading, okay? Don't feel no type of way. I'm reading. Now let's get into the story. She said, You're definitely going to need your food, drinks, and herbal essence. Sure is. This story is kind of long. It is, but I promise it's worth the read. I'm also going to attach pictures of everyone, but they are just for your eyes only, just so you could put a face with the names. Okay. I did look at the pictures, girl, and I was like, girl. I would like to stay anonymous in this story, and I'm going to give everyone involved code names. I don't know if any of them watch your channel like I do, but I don't want any more drama to come from this. I'm over the situation. I just wanted to tell a story. She says, so there's me, my friend Angie, her boyfriend Michael. Okay, so there's her. Because I did skip. I feel like I'm reading a little quicker. I hope y'all catching it. She says, so there's me, my friend Angie, her boyfriend Michael, and there's another couple. And we're going to call the guy Broke, and the girl, we're going to call her Dummy. You'll see why in the story. Okay, you got the names, y'all? Okay, I think y'all do. So a little background on everyone involved. Angie is one of my close friends. We've known each other before, but we started getting closer at the end of 2023. Michael and Angie have been together for over a year. Michael was a close friend with Broke. I'm not sure for how long. Since Michael and Broke were friends, they wanted Angie and Dummy to be friends as well. I ended up meeting Broke and Dummy through Michael and Angie, and that's where all the BS started. It was a Saturday that previous Friday, Angie and I went out to a local concert and had the best time. So that Saturday, Angie texted me and told me that she wanted to go out again since we were both off from work, excuse me guys, since we both were off from work that weekend. So at first I was thinking, damn, she wants to go out again? Even though I'm 25 years old, I still need a day to relax and recharge. But against my better judgment, I agreed to go out with her. She then said that she was going to ask her boyfriend about coming out with us too. Now, I'm a single woman. I know that would have made me the third wheel, but I've gone out with Angie and Michael once before, and the vibes were good. Even though they were doing couple things like dancing with each other and hugging each other, I didn't have a problem with it at the time. Maybe it was because of Henny and Coke and the live band that loosened me up, but I was basically in my own world that night, enjoying myself. So when she said she would ask Michael if he wanted to come, I was okay with that. Then she asked if I could come to her place early to fix her hair and put on her lashes like I did the previous night. And of course I said yes. I have no problem helping my girl out. Then after I had agreed to go out, she dropped a bomb on me and said that Michael invited another couple to come out with us, which was Broke and Dummy. Another couple. Girl, I know you not trying to be the fifth wheel. It's one thing to be the third wheel, but the fifth wheel is crazy. See, I just said that. At that point, I should have said never mind, but I felt I could handle it at the time. Yeah, it's one thing to be the third wheel, but to be the fifth wheel, hell no. Like, that's weird because they're gonna be doing a couple things and you gonna be sitting there just off like to the side. Okay, so she says, after I rushed to get ready, I got to Angie's place. Her and Michael were the only ones there at the time. Everything was cool. After Angie got dressed, I started putting on her lashes on in the bathroom. As I was doing that, Broke and Dummy showed up. Dummy comes into the bathroom with us while the guys stayed in the living room. Now, I'm going to describe Dummy and how Dummy looks. I seen the pictures. The only reason why I'm going to describe her the way that I am is because she came to me later on in the story. Usually, I don't come for anybody's features because most of the time, you can't control them. That's a lie. You can control how you look as far as your size, and if you need to start hitting that gym, and you can fix how you dress. You can do your hair. You can throw on a little lipstick, a little blush. You can fix yourself up. Let me finish reading. She's average height. I believe I'm a little taller than her. She is bigger at the top of her body than she is at the bottom of her body. Since I described her looks, it's only fair that I describe my looks. I'm 5'6". I'm a dark-skinned woman, and I am a big girl. Even though I do have a belly, I also have that BLT body, booty, legs, and thighs. Hey, I got that too. I've been bigger basically my whole life, and I'm comfortable with how I look. Even though it took me a long time to get to that point, I may be fat, but that face, it never declines. I know that's motherfucking right. I know that's right. Okay, let me see. So back to the story. Dummy comes into the bathroom with us. I don't remember if I spoke to her or if I just gave her a quick smile. I am very introverted and a shy person, so meeting new people is awkward for me. So while I'm doing Angie's lashes, her and Dummy were having small talk. Then Dummy wanted her lashes done, so Angie volunteered my services and said I could do them for her. I wasn't it wasn't a big deal to me, so I just put the lashes on for dummy. So Angie volunteered you, okay. Let's see. So fast forward a little bit. I fixed Angie's hair and we all were checking ourselves in the mirror. Dummy was telling Angie about how Broke wanted her to wear heels instead of flats, and how he was making fun of her for saying that she was wearing church shoes to go to the club. I didn't see a problem with the shoes she had on. I was wearing flats myself. I never wear heels. Though these size, wait, hold on. These size 12 feet just can't take it. Girl, you 5'6", wow, okay. I know that's right, man. Shit, you ain't trying to wear that. I don't blame you. Okay, so, but I like to wear heels. I wear size 11 though. So when we all go into the living room, I see how Broke looks. He's super tall, skinny, dark skin, and in my opinion, looks like a turtle in the face. Mind you, I'm not talking shit about him because he came for my looks. I'm talking shit about him because he's trifling. And you'll know why throughout the story. He was not attractive at all in my eyes. He's also one of those loud, childish, obnoxious dudes. When you first meet him, you probably think he's just an outgoing, cool person. But you stay around him too long, he becomes annoying as hell. So when he saw all the three of us were not wearing heels, Broke had something smart to say about it. I don't remember exactly what he said, but I don't pay too much attention to it because his outfit wasn't all that anyway. Plain shirt and jeans, ill. It was giving lumberjack. That's what she said. It was giving lumberjack. Wow. Okay. He walked outside. Broke and Dummy rode together, and I rode with Angie and Michael. But big mistake. I should have drove my own car so I could just leave anytime I wanted to. Yes, big mistake, girl. Don't ever. Y'all need to drive your own shit. If you gonna meet people out, drive your own car. Because when you ready to go, or when you get annoyed, or if something going on and you ain't feeling the shit, you could just get up and go. Yeah, that's that. You need to have you need to drive your own car. While we were in the car, Angie was talking to Michael about how she felt about Broke and Dummy's relationship. She felt like Broke was trying to make Dummy into something that she's not by trying to make her wear heels that night. They both were talking about how Broke has some stank breath. Oh my God. I didn't know about his breath. I didn't know his breath was funky until later on the night. And let me tell you, they were not lying. In a nutshell, they didn't really have anything good to say about Broke. I just sat in the back and listened. He got to the first lounge. My social anxiety started to creep up on me. I tried to walk pretty close to Angie since she's the one I knew the best, but I didn't want it to be obvious. I hate at my big age I can't be more outgoing. But this night, my anxiety was unusually high. I feel like it was my body telling me that Broke and Dummy were bad news. Anyway, we made it into the lounge, paid to get in, and we got our first drinks. Us ladies got a glass of wine, and the guys got Henny and Coke. There's some kind of event going on at the lounge, but it was pretty dry in there. We didn't care for the music they were playing. Broke decided to see if there was a table open at another club that was down the way from where we were. Someone ended up canceling their reservations or not showing up, so we left the first lounge we were at and walked down the street to the other place. Okay, let me scroll it up. Even though the clubs weren't that far apart, it's still a pretty good walk. I told you I'm a big girl, so I was definitely trying to catch my breath while we were walking, and Dummy was as well. She's not as big as me, but she's still a big girl too. Broke started to pick at her about being out of breath, and he started to say that Monday they were going to start working out. I can tell when someone is trying to be funny, but being truthful with what they're saying. I didn't find what Broke was saying funny at all. We finally got to the other club, and thankfully ladies got in free. I just spent $15 to get into the first place, and I don't know about them, but I was low-key balling on a budget when we went in there. It wasn't a big crowd, but it was a good amount of people there. The lights were low, the music was loud. This was a place I had never been before, so that made me a little more nervous, but I tried to shake it off and have a good time. Angie brought me my second and third drink to make up for the fact that I had to spend my money in the first place for us to only stay there for 5 minutes. We were all sitting at a table and everybody was vibing except for me. There were couples. So they were dancing with each other and holding each other and being all cute. Well, as cute as Brooke and Dummy could be. And I was just there looking at my phone. They tried to include me in some of the time, but I just couldn't shake the feeling that I had. Even after the drinks I had no buzz. I felt like I didn't belong there. It felt like I was intruding on a double date. It was very weird. I can't talk. It was very weird and uncomfortable for me. And mind you, Broke was standing beside me, spitting on me all night and funking up the air with his breath. I get that he was trying to include me, but it started to get annoying. What the hell are they doing outside? Look at all this damn noise. I don't know where I left off at, but I think I read that last part. So Angie noticed that I wasn't interacting with them much, and she texted me and asked if I was okay and did I want to leave. I told her I was fine and it was just my social anxiety. I rolled with them, so I didn't want to be the reason everybody went home early. So Angie and Dummy had to go to the restroom, and I just followed them in to take some mirror pictures and try to loosen myself up while we were in the restroom. Angie asked me if I was okay again, and I told her I was, which I really wasn't, but I didn't want to ruin the vibe for everyone else. We went back to the table, and I would keep looking at my phone. Broke started to say that he was going to take my phone if I looked at it one more time. What makes him think he could do that? You can't take no, what the fuck? He not your man anyway. What the hell wrong with him? I would have told him off. Like, boy, I wish you would touch my phone. Anyway, let me finish reading. He said he would take my phone one more time he said if I looked at it one more time, he would take it. I didn't say anything to him, but it would have been a whole different story if he would have touched anything of mine. My name was not Dummy, okay? Exactly. So a live band showed up and started performing some cover songs. I enjoy live bands more than listening to songs on the speaker. I started to get into the music, but I still wasn't dancing like I would normally do. Broke kept bothering me, trying to make me be loud and obnoxious like him. Mind you, I know how to have a good time, but I do it with people I'm comfortable with. I'm not comfortable with them and with the whole situation. Yeah, you're very uncomfortable. That's why, yeah, you should have drove your own car so you could have just burnt out. Been like, you know what, y'all do y'all. I'm gonna see y'all another time. So that's what you should have did. Should have drove your car. But anyway, let's finish. We ain't even, I don't even think we halfway through this. So finally, we left the club. Angie and Michael were walking ahead, holding hands. Broke and Dummy were walking a little bit behind them, holding hands. I'm walking behind all of them, ready to go to hell home. Broke noticed that I was lagging behind, and he grabbed my waist with his other hand so I could catch up. Then he started asking me random questions like, what do I do for work? And unimportant things like that. He just wanted to hear me talk, I guess. I don't know how it happened, but his hand went from holding my waist to being on the small of my back. I have a big booty, so his hand was almost touching my butt. Mind you, his girlfriend was on the other side of him. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to start drama. He claimed that he was really drunk and he needed mine and Dummy support while he walked. So I thought maybe it could have been innocent. Fuck no, they ain't innocent. Hell no. He probably was looking at your ass the whole time. Y'all was here, girl, you saw my story time. My ass then got grabbed by the same. Anyway, let me finish. Then, when we got into the parking garage where the cars were, we were walking, cars were coming by the garage. Broke says out loud, I need to cover you so this man in this car doesn't look at your booty. He said it in front of his girlfriend. I guess Dummy thought it was funny, so she laughed. Angie and Michael didn't hear him because they were walking ahead. I thought this was super weird to say in front of his girlfriend. It is. For him to say something like that, that told me that he was looking at my ass himself. He was. My butt is big, and I know people are going to look, but I felt like it was disrespectful to say that anything about my body with his girlfriend. Yeah. He shouldn't say nothing about your body and the girlfriend right there. He shouldn't say nothing. And no shade, but Dummy doesn't have a butt at all. So I didn't want her to feel some type of way about me since Broke was looking at mine. We finally got to the car. Broke asked Angie and Michael if they were going anywhere to get some food. They wanted to go to Denny's, but I was ready to go home. Before we got in the car, Broke told me to put my number in Dummy's phone so that they could make sure that everyone got home safe. Michael and Angie dropped me off. Why is that necessary? If Angie and Michael is dropping you off, why the hell do Dummy and Broke need to know that you got home if you're with them? I hope you didn't put your, well, if you see, I hope you didn't put your number in the phone. I hope you didn't, but let me finish. Broke told me to put my number in Dummy's phone so that I can make sure, so they can make sure everyone got home safe. Michael and Angie dropped me back off to my car, and I stopped at Whataburger before I went home. Now that was a story about how I met Broke and Dummy. I'm about to tell you how I got caught up in some mess. Okay, we got the backstory. That was the backstory. Okay, so a month I had gone by since we hung out with each other. Okay. I said before, I am a single lady, so I have a dating profile that I swipe on from time to time. One day I was swiping and I saw a familiar face on the dating profile. I immediately screenshotted it and sent it to Angie. I asked her, "Isn't that old boy?" She knew that I was talking about Broke. According to Angie, Broke and Dummy were still together. So it makes no sense for him to have had a dating profile unless he was looking to step out on Dummy. I asked Angie if she was going to tell Dummy about it, but Angie said no. Good girl. Don't say nothing. No, don't say nothing. No, don't. Because then, yeah, you don't want to get put up in there. But hold on now, let's finish. Angie began to tell me that Dummy is the type to shoot the messenger when it comes to anything being said about Broke. That's why I'm saying don't say nothing. That okay, if you already know how your friend is, she don't even believe you. If you tell him he did something to you, she gonna shoot you first. No, then let it be. When it comes to anything with Broke, she gonna shoot. Yeah, okay, hold on, let me finish. She's standing 10 toes down behind her man, and she ended friendships with others because some of them may have said something about Broke. Angie also tells me that Broke doesn't have a job. He lives with Dummy at her house. He doesn't pay bills. He drives Dummy's car around. Basically, Broke is a bum, but Dummy is going to stick beside him. Girl, hell fucking no. No, ma'am. And he on a dating profile? Girl. After hearing all that tea, girl, yes, that's a lot. I just swipe left on Broke and go on with my business. Maybe another month later, I go on the same dating profile and I see that Broke made a new profile with the same picture but a different name. Funny thing is, in the bio, he says something like, he's always telling the truth. I read that. That's what you sent me that picture. I read that. Oh God, what he said, hold on, let me see. In the bio, he tells the truth and he has his own place. He has a car, which is a damn lie. He also swiped right on me this time. I screenshot it and sent it to Angie again. Angie called me and told me to swipe right on him and see what he would say to me. Screenshot it and send it to her so that she could send it to Dummy. At first, I didn't want to do it. I'm usually not the type of person to get in other people's drama, but I'm also a girl's girl. And if my man was on a dating app talking to my friend's friend, I would do it too. Yeah, I would too, but you just know what that come with. You know what that come with. Even though she ain't your friend, but some of these times, these girls don't be caring. They know they man a dog and a cheater, and that girl, it be deep. So I decided to do it. I swiped right on him, and I waited for him to say something to me. he wasn't responding fast enough, and I was ready to get the evidence and block him afterwards. So I sent him a message first. I acted like I didn't know who he was since his name on the profile was totally different from his actual name. I'm going to attach screenshots and blur out the names and pictures so you can put them on the screens if you would like. Okay, I gotta see. Oh, that's the Snapchat one? I mean, not the Snapchat. That's the dating ones. Okay, I'll put it on there. I'll insert it right here, y'all. When I asked him if he and Dummy broke up, he said no. So I said that he shouldn't be talking to me if he's still in a relationship. I didn't want him talking to me regardless, but I was just trying to lay it on thick for the screenshots. So he goes on to say that he just wanted to have a solid friendship with me. And he also says that he wouldn't cheat on Dummy because they do everything together. I don't swipe right on someone's dating profile if you just want to be friends. Exactly. And that's what I tell him. He says sorry for the misunderstanding, and I say it's cool, but it doesn't look like you're just looking for friendship on the dating app. He says again that he and Dummy do everything together in bold letters. At this point, I just blocked him on the dating app and on social media. I also blocked Dummy on social media. Oh, what he trying to say? They do everything together, like they bump, they do threesomes and stuff. So he out here searching for on behalf of them. That's what I'm getting from it. Because when you say we do everything together and you're on a dating app, because when I was on a dating app, I had couples hit me up, but it was couples. It was the guy and the girl in the picture, and they were like, "We like you. We want you to join us, da da da," or "We like what we see. We want to see what you down." Like, I wish. Well, you know what? I don't wish, because I deleted that shit. But if I had the evidence to show y'all that them motherfuckers was in my shit, couples, but it was couples in the picture. It was a guy and a girl in the picture, and I had 3 couples hit me up. 3 different couples hit me up on the dating app. On the dating app. So if that was what it was, why he just didn't put that, like, we like to do stuff together? So that's, I mean, I don't know why he didn't, because he on some bullshit. He lying. But anyway, it was given that they were having, see, she already said it, and I should have just got, okay, that's why you gotta keep reading. It was given that they were involved in some threesomes or something like that. At the point, I didn't know if Broke swiped right on me on the app was just his idea, or was it Broke and Dummy's idea. So that, because if it's both their idea, let me just jump in. If it's both their ideas, why both of them ain't on the picture? He lying. And they could be trying to recruit me, but I'm not having it at all. I sent what I had to Angie and told her about them being into some threesomes. Yep. So I think maybe a few days go by, I called Angie, and she told me that Dummy called her and asked her, "What's up with your friend?" She was referring to me. Angie asked her what she meant by that, and Dummy tells her that Broke told her that I was flirting with him on the dating app. I instantly get heated and offended. I asked Angie if she sent Dummy the screenshots of Broke and I's conversation. Angie told me that she didn't send them to her because she didn't see Broke say anything inappropriate to me. Now, I'm the kind of... Let me finish reading this shit. Angie told me that she didn't send them to her because she didn't see Broke say anything inappropriate to me. Now I'm kind of side-eyeing Angie, because I wouldn't have been in this mess if she didn't ask me to swipe right on him in the first place. And now, since Broke lied to Dummy about what went down, it looks like I'm actually interested in Broke, and it's not like that. Now, since Broke lied to Dummy about what went down, it looks like I was actually interested in Broke, and it looks like I'm a homewrecker. So I asked Angie to give me Dummy's phone number. I know I gave Dummy my number that night we all went out, but I never saved her number in my phone because I didn't think I would see these people again. Angie wouldn't give me her number. She told me not to worry about it because she won't leave Broke alone anyway. It wasn't about her not leaving Broke. It was about me clearing my name, because I'll be damned if I'm going to be accused of pursuing an unemployed homeless man. I know that's fucking right. I hope y'all understood what I just said. Since Angie wouldn't give me her number, I came up with another idea. After I had gotten off the phone with Angie, I found Dummy on social media and sent her a long ass paragraph and screenshots. I'm going to attach them so you can read what I said verbatim. But basically, I told her that Broke swiped right on me first. This was the second paragraph I came along. Angie was the one that told me to swipe right on them so that they could send the evidence to her. I also told her that Broke was ugly and obnoxious. I also told her about the theory about them doing threesomes. And I said if I was into doing threesomes, both of them would not be my type at all. And lastly, I told her that she could have called or texted me herself if she had a problem with me instead of going through Angie. I saw that she read my message, and a few minutes later, Angie called me back. I was waiting for her to say something about me basically exposing her to Dummy, but she didn't say anything about that. She told me that Dummy called her again and read her what I said. A few minutes later, after I got off the phone with Angie, I got a message from Dummy. Her response was very weak, of course. She brought up my weight. She brought up the fact that I was a fifth wheel when we all went out. She also said Broke could have played me if he wanted. Wait a minute. She said that he could have played you if he wanted to. I'm not sure how he would have done that if I never wanted him in the first. Exactly. She said I was a child since I'm 25 and Broke and Dummy are both in their late 30s. What the fuck? If I'm a child, then her man is a pedophile. After she sent that message, she blocked me on social media, so I didn't get the chance to respond. Did y'all hear what I said? Let me read it again, because y'all probably like, Joe, you reading? I'm reading it. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me read it. She said, a few minutes later, after I got off the phone with Angie, I got a message from Dummy. Her response was very weak, of course. She brought up my weight. She brought up the fact that I was a fifth wheel when we went out. She also said Broke could have played me if he wanted to. I'm not sure how he would have done that if I never wanted him in the first place. And she said I was a child to them since I'm 25 and Broke and Dummy are both in their late 30s. If I'm a child, then your man is a pedophile. After she sent me that message, she blocked me on social media, so I didn't get a chance to reply. I hate hoes like that. Anyway, let's continue on. Angie also told me that Dummy told her that she and Broke looked for girls to have threesomes with together. She claimed that she was the reason Broke was on the dating app. I see couples on dating apps all the time looking for threesomes, but the thing is, both of the people are in pictures on the profile. Exactly. Broke was on the profile by himself, acting like he was single. Maybe she was telling herself that to sleep better at night. Who knows? And another fun fact I found out about Broke, he has a lot of kids, more than 5, but less than 10, and he's still married to another woman. Dummy is not that woman. What? Clock that. Girl, clock the T. What? Wait. After that, I heard another thing about Broke and Dummy since. And I'm glad. Oh my God. What is it? Some things went down with them. Michael and Angie. Wait, hold on. Let me hold on. Because I'm reading before I'm telling y'all. Let me hold on. After that, I heard something about Broke and Dummy. Since that, I'm glad about it. Something went down that caused Michael and Angie to not hang out with them anymore. But that's not my story to tell. I'm just going to say that they are weirdos. Very bold weirdos. That's what she put. They're weirdos. I'm still friends with Angie, but I did feel some type of way about her for a while. I kind of felt she low-key tried to throw me under the bus a little bit so she wouldn't look like she was involved in the situation. I didn't want to end the friendship altogether, but besides that situation, Angie has been a great friend to me. I know this story is very long, but I hope it was worth the read. Thank you for reading my story, and I look forward to watching more videos of you. Okay, yeah, I'm going to put these up on the screen. So I'm going to put these up on the screen so y'all can read them. I guess I could put them up as I go. I'm not sure. I'm not going to put the pictures up of the people, but I do see what she's saying. And girl, he got all these chains on his neck and stuff. And golly, yeah, he's not a looker at all. Not at all. Not at all. He looked a little greasy. He looked like he put a lot of Vaseline on his face and everything. He is not. Why he got all these chains on? I guess that's what he think. Girls like that, I guess. Let me see what this is. This is, I've been told them about this conversation. We talked about everything. He had an opinion for us. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to email you and ask you, do you want me to put this up on there? Because I'm not, I think this is the conversation you had with the girl, with Dummy on Messenger. Yeah. Okay. I see everybody. I see everybody. It's cute. And she's pretty too. Dummy look crazy. She look her age, baby. If she in her late 30s and I'm 40, she looking like she older than me. I'm not even joking, y'all. She look older than me. She don't look like she in no late 30s at all. And why? I hate people that be like, oh, like, I don't like people that be bashing you because if, like, okay, I'm 40, but I have people that, like, I be having, like, when I went to brunch that day on my live, you know, she's 28 years old. 28, I think I said that in the thing. She's either, yeah, I think she's 28. She's 27, 28. She one of them. I never be like, oh, you a baby, you this and that, da, da, da. No, I never say that because if your mind is like-minded, like, and we connect on a level and you're mature enough to be around me, I'm not going to ever throw your age in my face. Now, if you act like a little kid, of course I'm not going to hang around you. But she just said that because she didn't have nothing else to say back. She didn't have no comeback. So anyway, I hope y'all got the video, enjoyed the video. If you have some commentary to give her, some advice to give her, or if you want to just comment on the story and just say something, then say something. But my whole thing is I think Dummy didn't know that he was on a dating app. I think she found out and she just made an excuse up for broke. How you gonna be walking around here, no job, no car, no place, and you in your late 30s? Brother, you need to be getting it together. You should have a few jobs. And then you got all them kids. You said 5, more than 5, less than 10? What the hell? That's a lot of fucking kids. Baby, no. That's a lot of children. And then you on a dating app and then you kicking it like you just single and stuff. People that's on dating apps that doing threesomes or bringing people into their relationship, polygamy and all this stuff, they're going to be both in the picture. I've had it, and you said it right after I said it. They're going to be both in the picture. It's never going to be the man or even the woman. Sometimes the woman, but most of the time the man's not going to be by himself trying to find another woman for the relationship and he on the dating profile and it's just him. There's going to be the man and the woman. I know because they've done it to me. So if y'all like the story, please leave a comment down below. If you want me to do more story times like this, if you want me to do subscriber stories, leave me a comment down below and I will have you one up as soon as I get another one. So don't be scared. Tell your story. You can stay anonymous. We could change names. You just got to tell me in the beginning, hey, I want to stay anonymous. And I got you. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for liking, comment, and subscribing. And I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye.